And as long as I got my suit and tie, I'ma leave it all on the floor tonight. And you got fixed up.
So excited that it's springtime, but it don't feel like it outside. I'm so mad right now. I'm like, why can't I put these coats away? Maybe a couple of you people needed a little more time to prepare for the spring. That's why the weather didn't quite break yet, because you need to get yourselves together. So today we're going to be talking about that on today's show, Trade Secrets with Lisa Pope. If you are in the chat room, fmdigitallive.com is where you need to meet me so we can chat, so you can join this conversation today as well. You can find me on Facebook at Oops Lisa Pope LLC. Oops Lisa Pope LLC is my Facebook page. And also you can follow me on Twitter. It's Lisa Pope, one word. Lisa Pope, one word. That's my Twitter. But let's talk about it today. And if you want to call in today for today's show, the number is 404-286-2010. And so today we are going to be talking about getting ready for the summer. Ready for the summer. I'm ready for sun, baby. So everybody, this is where I will be Memorial Day weekend. Memorial Day weekend, we are going to be in Punta Cana for Urban Paradise, Dominican Republic, baby. Yeah.
It's a done deal. It's already set up
What?
and everything.
I am there. My homeboys in Detroit have put this whole thing together. Jamal Moore is one of my homeboys in Detroit, so he put this whole thing together. And they've been doing this now for, I think, 3 or 4 years. And so he was like, Lisa Pope, we need you. We need you to come and bring some of them hot, beautiful people that I roll with. I'm like, yeah, I got that for you. So I will be in Punta Cana. So if you are interested and you want to join me in Punta Cana in the Dominican Republic Memorial Day weekend, please go and to this page and check out the information. When you contact the number, the contact number, the contact information, I don't see it on here, but go to my Facebook page. It's actually on my Facebook page as well. But this is where I'll be. If you're interested in joining me in Urban Paradise Memorial Day weekend, I will give you other information as well. And if you mention that you heard it on fmdigitallive.com, I got a party package for you. Whoa! Yeah, you get to party with me all weekend, all access, everything. That's my VIP treatment, because you know that's what we do. VIP is the only way I go. So if you are interested in going and you're looking for something to do Memorial Day weekend, why don't you meet me in Punta Cana in Dominican Republic? I'm going to be in my bathing suit. So today we're going to talk about getting bathing suit ready, because I don't want to see no beach whales. I don't want to see no inappropriately dressed, scantily clad, no stripper pole bathing suits. We're really kind of stepping it up. In this show, Trade Secrets with Lisa Pope, that's our objective. And we will be talking about what is appropriate, inappropriate, the do's and the don'ts. And we also have a special guest that's going to be calling in on today's show as well. Make sure you check this information out. Go to my Facebook page, which is Oops Lisa Pope LLC, is my Facebook page. Go there if you are interested in joining me in Dominican Republic Memorial Day weekend. I'm excited. I got some girls that actually, one of my clients, she's graduating from nursing school, so her and about 7, 8 of her girls are going to be down there. I was like, ooh, it's going to be some trouble. It's going to be trouble in paradise, but that is where we will be. If you're interested, make sure you mention that you heard it on fmdigitallive.com at Trade Secrets with Lisa Pope. And we got a party package for you. Y'all can come party with me. So hit me up. Let me know. All right? So that's that. And moving on, we are going to be talking about, I talked to some people earlier this weekend about what they were doing to get themselves ready for the summer. How they getting their bodies ready. Everybody started working out and everybody set some little objectives for themselves to get their bodies ready for, they're going to get toes out, going to get your, backs out. Everybody going to be getting it in. So, for me, I just have to say that I was doing a little bit of my fake workout, because I don't really work out, but I do faking like I do, and I lay on these things called the miracle balls, but they keep me healthy. So I love them. But my homeboy Damien, and Damien was here. Shout out to Damien Hall, was here a couple of weeks ago on the show. And so Damien was there and he watching me and he was like, Lisa, like your body is really great. Like you have a great body, but you need me to train you. And I was like, train me? I don't need no training. So I'm full of myself because I'm skinny that I'm in shape. But that is not true. So all of my girls who are actually not necessarily overweight, that does not mean that you are healthy. And so I recognize that in myself. So Damien made me lift my arm up And yeah, these are what I swear by these things, you guys, and you can get them at the bookstore, but I swear by them. I hadn't had a cold, a cough, a sniffle. I had a little, no, I promise you, Herb is laughing at me, but I promise you, these are my secrets to my health. And I discovered these when I was, after my car accident in 2004. I was up 5 o'clock in the morning in pain, and there was the woman who actually developed these balls was on some morning show and was talking about the reason that she developed them. And they really do. They realign your body, they reposition all of your organs and everything, and get your body back into the position that it should be in. And from that you get optimal health. So. Y'all, I swear by these, and my mama got some, and everybody I know has received a gifted box of Miracle Balls. And when I say Miracle Balls, people laugh at me, but it's the Miracle Ball method. They are real. They not the balls that you know, some inappropriate people be like, what? Some Miracle Balls? Them balls might keep you healthy too, but that ain't the balls that I was talking about. These are the balls, and so they are fantastic. They are, no, really. And Janelle know I swear by these. But back to Damien joning me out. Damien had me lift my arm up and was like, you see this right here? And I was like, oh my God, that's moving. He was like, you see this right here? Like, you need to, all this needs to be toned. And I was like, I'm out of shape. Like, I had no idea that I'm thinking, I really was. Like, honey, my Miracle Balls got me straight and I'm good. But baby, he got me together. So I realized I do need to work out. So I'm going to start training this week. This week, I'm going to start training. Today was a bad day to start because I'm here with my beautiful friends. And so I made that dedication. So I'm going to start working out. I ain't going to let Damien train me because he's too difficult. Like, he want to punch me in the stomach and do all kind of stuff, and me and him be fighting. Me and Damien Hall will end up fighting. But Damien is my dude, and he cut up, and he's lean as I don't know what. And we were talking about how to eat well and all these things. But one of my clients this weekend introduced me to this chick on Instagram or Facebook. It's called Black Women Workout 2, I think is the name of the have you heard of it?
I heard of Black Girls Run.
No, this is called Black Women Workout 2.
Yes, I have heard of it. Yes.
Black Women Workout 2. So I go to this page and check these women, and it's a mother and a daughter. Mm-hmm. Beautiful. Baby, I seen some before and afters. I was like, shut up. That is impossible. It's impossible. But I want some of my listeners and some of my followers to check it out. Check it out. It's called Black Girls Workout 2, I think is the name of it. Black Girls Workout 2 is the name of it? Okay. Black Girls Workout 2. And baby, I seen some results on there, and somebody need to sue them if these results are not true. And this is the mother and the daughter. Honey, that little daughter right there, body is so beat, and the mama is too. Oh my goodness. But their workout, and they have like a whole regimen. I think that it comes with some dietary direction, not a diet. It's not a diet, but it's workout. And honey, LaShonda White, shout out to LaShonda White who put me onto this on Friday. But baby, I was impressed. So all you ladies getting them beach bodies ready and getting ready. It's a 30-day meal plan. Yeah, it includes a 30-day meal plan. But she said that, honey, obviously it's really popular because every time she go on Amazon, they have it and then they sold out. So the video or whatever it is, check it out. If you have already, hit me up on the chat line and let me know how it worked out for you, because the results that I saw, baby, I was like, shut it up right now. These girls are killing it. It was incredible, some of the things I saw. So all of you girls that are getting your beach bodies ready, we know that you're working out and doing some things. What we're going to talk about today is what's appropriate when it comes to buying swimwear. So we know that everybody, hopefully everybody's going to make their way to the beach or some water. Atlanta's not a water fun city, and, people go to Lake Lanier. Honey, please, Lake Lanier,
What about the man-made beach off Old National?
Off Old National? Down, like, way down. I've never been.
Atlanta Beach?
Yeah.
Actually, it was a pretty decent beach when they first opened. I haven't been.
Really? I've heard of it before, but I've never been. I've never been. So, maybe. But I'm going to some real beaches, okay? After I went to South Africa, honey, and laid on one of them beaches down there, baby, Atlanta Beach probably ain't going to impress me.
Oh, not at all.
It's probably absolutely not going to impress me, but, it is what it is. And so, and ladies, sometimes, that's the confirmation that we need. And some women I know, and this is another thing I just want to say real quick. A lot of the African Americans that I know do not swim. And I'm going to tell you a story about a client of mine.
Do not or cannot?
Do not and cannot. Cannot because they do not because they cannot. They cannot swim, but I swim like a fish. My dad threw me in 9 feet when I was about 4 years old, honey, and I've been swimming ever since because he was like, he got on out the pool and left. So I was forced to learn, but my family, we grew up around in a lot of water, so we all knew how to swim and swim well. But I have a lot of friends who have set the goal to try to learn how to swim, and so go and learn how to swim. It's so much fun. You're missing out on so much when you don't know how to swim. And it's great exercise. It's really good for you. And it's such a oneness, especially when you go to an ocean or some natural water forms. Like, it's just I just encourage all of my friends. But I'm going to tell this quick story about one of my clients who is 70, I think she's 75. She learned how to swim at 75. So if you can learn how to swim at 75, all of my homies and whoever, honey, you better get it together, okay? Get it together and get to swim. And she learned how to swim at the Campbellton Road Y. At the Campbellton Road YMCA. Baby, she went in there not knowing how to swim, and she was taking her little water aerobics. And that's a little popular thing now with a lot of,
I take water
older people. And
before you say older
I was going to say
people,
older, but it's popular with the older people, but it's a very good form of exercise.
Very good.
Yeah. The buoyancy is really good for you if you having, difficulty. You can't run and can't do those things that it helps
But
with
see, what people fail to realize, a water aerobic workout is 10 times harder. So for every one jumping jack you do
So
on
what if
dry
I'm
land,
just swimming?
Huh?
Does that count? If I'm just swimming in the water?
No, like when you
Why
do
would you
jumping
do
jacks.
aerobics?
So for example, every one jumping jack in the water is like doing 20 on ground.
Oh, wow. I could probably do
because
two.
You're actually, the water is buoyancy, and you actually do a lot, and you're just moving in the water and you doing it all. But when you get out the water and all your body weight comes back to your bones and to your body,
I see.
then you feel it.
You feel it.
But as long as
so are
you're
you in
the water,
pain afterwards? Like,
no. It's not that you're
like in pain. Like, how you go work out.
Right.
Do weight strengthening.
You feel you're tired
day.
at that point. Like
Okay.
when I get out the water and I hit that last step and all the water's off my body, I'm like, whew. That's when I feel my workout.
Oh, wow.
But the whole time, so I actually now do deep water aerobics. So they put a buoyancy
deep
belt
water
on
meaning,
you.
okay.
So you're floating the whole time. Your
Shut
feet
up.
doesn't touch the.
Shut up.
I'm like in 9 feet of water, and it's harder, and you get a more workout in deep water than you do.
So they put something on you to keep you from
You
drowning.
have a belt, just a buoyancy belt.
Oh.
So it's made out of the same stuff that those buoyancy things are.
Gotcha.
So it keeps you floating so you don't go under. And then you work out. So everything you're doing, you never touch the bottom of the pool. So you're like out there just hands flying.
Wow.
It's actually pretty
And
decent.
my sister's in the chat room. Hey, Tiffany. And Tiffany said that water aerobics is fun with a good instructor for everyone of all ages. And that's so true.
Yes.
But baby, when Miss Ann told me that she went in not knowing how to swim, afraid of water, and did not know how to swim, and at 75, honey, now she said she leave all them old ladies in the shallow end. She's like, honey, I can't hang out with them old ladies. Like, I am over. And I'm like, do it, Miss Ann. I'm sorry. She goes like 2 or 3 days a week, but she's in the deep water, like stroking and doing laps in the pool. And so I encourage my friends who are, and my sister was saying that she don't know how to swim. I didn't know you didn't know how to swim, and it didn't keep you from going near no water. That's for sure. That does not keep her from going near water, baby. But she can learn how to swim. Learn how to swim. So the Campbellton Road Y obviously works. So one of my clients has experienced that. So if you're looking for a place to go and learn how to swim, why don't you try that out, Campbellton Road Y, and then let us know how it worked out. And I also see Love of My Life is in the studio and is in the chat room as well. Hi, Love of My Life. We're going to move on, though, right now, talk about these bathing suits. And so we're going to talk about some rules when it comes to bathing suits.
Well, it depends on where you are.
What you mean depend? I don't care where you are.
No. Because in the United States, there's rules.
No, everywhere is going to be rules, please.
No. I just came back from Punta Cana. Ain't no rules in Punta Cana, boo. Because when you get the European women who don't care about a size 6.
Why you talk about the nude beaches?
I wasn't no damn nude. You thought I was very covered.
And your bathing suit was a very good selection. I was going to mention that today. She had a very good choice.
However,
and it was beautiful, very appropriate for your body, and it was hot. I loved it.
However,
you have to introduce yourself. I know.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Okay, it drives Leach crazy when I talk and she can't see me. Right. She can't watch the show. So I'm Janelle. Hey.
Yeah, okay, Janelle's in the studio with me today. So Janelle's on the sofa, but she's off camera. So she's going to be...
You can show half of me. How about that?
Show half?
You can show half.
She's show half of her.
That black that girl. I'm that black girl. Marlo Thomas do here.
She tried to get off camera, but
wait a minute. Look, Lisa, look. Wait a minute.
Right. Put that on my shoulder.
Put that on my
Yeah,
shoulder.
but Janelle LZ is in the studios media.
What half you want? Top half, bottom half?
Ooh.
Neck up.
Neck up.
Herb showing
that's
out.
Good. I can see it.
But yeah, this is the other half of Littell Concepts as well, Passion and Poetry. So this is one of those people that was responsible for Passion and Poetry. Yes.
Faith not made up nothing.
Come on, we beautiful people. We don't have to do all that.
True.
Please, honey. I walked out the door. I was like, oh, let me brush my whatever. Let's go. It was too cold to be trying to think of something
So
clever
basically,
to
when
do.
you go to the Caribbean, or even over in Europe, when I went to Europe and went to the beach in Barcelona, they don't care. They out to get a tan and they want the sun.
Oh yeah, but that's different. We are black people as just my African American.
So like somebody my
people,
size was on the beach.
We ain't
on
worried
a
about that.
two-piece.
But even though I do tan in summer.
Right.
My
What I'm
body
saying is
loves
they
the
go
sun.
out in two pieces, and I was like, I could do a two-piece.
No. Nobody said that you couldn't do a two-piece, but there are rules if you do a two-piece.
I can't do no two-piece.
There are rules.
But I'm
if
just
you
saying,
decide
as
to do
far as
two-piece.
exposing a body, it doesn't matter your size and shape.
Right.
Europeans just are out there.
Yeah, but that's not what we're doing over here, okay?
That's what I said. There's rules in the United
We here at
States.
Trade Secrets are beautiful people, and we're trying to curb the enthusiasm and make sure that everybody stay in their lane with their beautifulness. And so we got Patrick Cooper.
Good luck with that.
He's the creative director for Patrick T. Cooper, Resort Collection. So he is the creative director for that, and this is a beautiful line of bathing suits. And it is hot, and baby, it is not for the faint at heart, and it is not for the poor pitiful pockets, okay? But he has some rules, and he's an expert on this, and we're gonna talk to him, and he's calling in on the chat line. I mean, on our telephone line soon, so we'll get him on the line. And before that, just so that I can give you a little glimpse into what the basic rules are. And so they may still play by these rules in Europe, Janelle, even though you think not. But basically, before you do anything, you need to make sure the only thing that's the priority, rather, even when you're dressing, not just in bathing suits, but bathing suits as well, is that you're balanced. That means if you're top heavy, we're going to have you to make sure. Let me give him this number too. 86-2010. You know, I got number dyslexia, but that things are balanced, and so that means if you're bottom heavy and your top is small, that you want to balance that out. So you know, with that concept in mind, this is how, because your eye the human eye likes balance. And so when you look at things, that's kind of that's the desired look and the desired direction. And so it can, you know, if it's simple, if you want your bottom half or your top half to balance out, your body, it will look proportional. And so that's the whole idea and the concept that we're going to be working with and talking about today, because we love symmetry. When we look at things, everything that we look at, we like to see that balance and that symmetry when we are looking at things. So we're going to talk about that today. And so we're going to have Patrick Cooper on, and we're going to talk about, and I just want to say that cover-ups, ladies, I don't care if you got a Beyonce body, they're necessary. So make sure you get a great cover-up for yourself.
Call back again.
And hold on, call again, Pat. I think we lost him. Patrick, call back. Call the line again.
Okay, I'm calling right now.
Okay. Yeah. So when we talk about that, we talked a few weeks ago about knowing your body shape, and so these rules will still apply to that same body. You ain't got no new body because it's summertime, unless you've been working out.
Lost 5 pounds.
And, okay, Janelle says she lost 5 pounds. That does not give you a new body. Your body type, your body shape is still the same. Although you have lost 5 pounds. And my girl Shanti, everybody been losing weight. I'm so excited and so proud of my friends. I'm trying to gain 5 pounds before the summer, but according to Damian Hall, I need to get it together. That I need to tone up and I need to work out. So that's my goal and my objective, so I can get that 6-pack. Because I faked like I had a 6-pack, and he was like, whatever, honey, that ain't no 6-pack. Like, you and the Miracle Balls, they might be nice, but it ain't giving you a 6-pack, so.
funny.
Yeah, but I'm excited about it. So I'm excited to see you ladies with some looks that maybe you choose. I appreciated Janelle sending me the photographs of the bathing suit, and we talked about this before she went to the Dominican Republic recently, the looks that she had, and I was so proud of the selection that she made, and she looked incredible, So that's what we're doing. We're encouraging you. We're giving direction and supporting our women and also our men. You know, even though men kind of think they can show up with whatever they want and be looking like some beach whales too.
T-shirt, flip-flops.
Negative. We want to see. I just said this earlier today that I love to see a man who is, yes, he's beautiful.
That's what we want to see.
What the hello, baby? Yes, I love it.
But if you had T-shirt and flip-flops on, he'd be good.
Whatever. If he had a T-shirt and flip-flops on, we'd be like, take it off. Take it off. So we have Patrick Cooper on the line. We're going to go ahead and get to our conversation with him, and I want to thank him so much. Hi, Patrick.
Hello, how are you today?
I am fantastic. That is my boy, Patrick Cooper. Patrick T. Cooper. Let me get it straight.
We're laying poolside. We're laying poolside right now.
Right now,
and
baby.
everything, body, six-pack showing.
Hello.
Can we get some baby oil on there? Can
I
we
get
get
some
baby oil and Hawaiian tropic?
Hello.
Oh, he going in.
Hello. SPF 50, okay? SPF 50.
All over your body.
It's all over your ball.
That's what I'm saying. So now let me introduce Patrick. Patrick Cooper is the creative director for Patrick T. Cooper Resort Collection. All right. So if you guys have not heard about it, well, baby, you better go check him out because he got some beast-like things. And I got an email earlier today from this resort collection. And baby, Patrick Cooper, you own it, baby.
You like it, Lisa?
Yes, I love it.
I'm glad you love it.
You
I'm
are
glad
on
you
one
love
with
it.
this, baby, and it is so time for it, and it is so necessary, but it is beautiful, and I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy to be your friend and have you on the show today. Yeah, and
well,
to have
it's a
you
labor of love. It's truly a labor of love. We, having grown from fashion stylist to fashion editor, and then having an opportunity to work creative direction for several other brands. I just basically took my history and what I've learned while working with other brands and dove into an area that I thought would be very much a challenge.
Right.
Because when women step out by the pool or near the beach or wherever they may be with the bathing suit on, they want to look their best, and
Absolutely.
they want to feel sexy. They want to feel empowered.
Right.
And so I really wanted to take the fit from my experience in working in bridal and evening gown design and then put that into swimwear.
Okay.
Because a lot of us, nobody's body is perfect.
Amen.
I consider your body perfect if you're breathing.
Hello.
If you're breathing and walking and talking on your own, you have a perfect body.
I'll take that.
So
Right.
I really wanted to do a lot of structural support
Right.
for women with bigger bust lines. I really wanted to do form-fitting fabrics that would suck in those certain areas
Right.
after you've had a baby.
Right.
So I've really taken into consideration that I want to really put swimwear on everyone from size 0 to 22.
Amen. That is incredible. Look, Janelle done got up off the couch, baby. She's like, whoa, okay. Yeah, you got to check him out. I am so excited to have you on Trade Secrets with Lisa Pope today, Patrick, because that is what we do. And oftentimes people, and we talked about it on this show, that people look in fashion magazines and editorials, and they look there to find what's appropriate for them, but they don't look at themselves. And so
Right.
to find something that's appropriate and unique for your body type is an incredible feat. And
It is.
so some of the things and some of the rules we don't know. You know what I'm saying? The average consumer does not know how to play by the rules. They don't even know the rules to play by the rules. So just you knowing and coming from that directive and being able to share those secrets and then offer something as a opportunity for them to basically make a purchase in that direction, I think is incredible. And I'm so proud of you, and I'm so happy that you have done this. And swimwear is a place that this level of attention has never been shown, and at least not on the level that you're saying from size 0 to a size 22.
Right. There are very few designers that really do garments over like 14,
Right.
size
right.
14. So it is a project, and right now in the marketplace there are if I were talking to an audience of multiple women, everyone has assets or areas of their body that they want to have specific coverage on. So when you think about the bust line, some women want to increase that.
Me.
Some women want support for that.
Right.
So it's all about finding bathing suits that lift and support.
Right.
And ways that women can do that is looking for garments, or just go on the website www.pastortcooper.com.
Okay.
I'm going to do my plug like I'm accepting an Oscar for fashion.
Okay.
But you want to, if you're trying to support a heavy bust line, you want to get garments with underwiring.
Okay.
You definitely want to go in and make sure, women, that you are getting fitted properly. So many women think that they can just, and this is not a dig or anything about certain designers, but a lot of people tend to think they can just run into a store and, like, grab a bra.
Right.
But even as a man, you have to take time to get the right garments to support you.
Hello.
And
We talk about that on the show.
if you don't do that, then you have spillage. You have cleavage that's overly exposed.
Right. And a bad
and
foundation. Basically, it's the foundation for what you wear. Right.
Right. And so with swimwear, with it being all out for everyone to see, you want to definitely make sure you get garments that have that underwiring. You also want to make sure that the seams are contoured, boning on the side, adjustable straps, and molded cups. Sometimes if you don't have a large bust line and you want to give a little volume in your bust, you want to get molded cups. So there are lots of, tricks and understand, not really tricks, they're just
secrets, and that's what we
fashion
share.
secrets, if you will, that will enhance your feminine beauty.
Right.
Yeah, so I'm definitely amped for the cause. If ladies are out there and they want some feedback, I'm ready to take a stab at it.
Yes. And in the chat room, we have a couple of people. We have Tiffany, my sister Tiffany, and also Love of My Life is in the chat room as well. And one of the things I think that people don't understand is a lot of people decide that they're not going to wear swimwear to when they go to the beach or to the pool or wherever. They may put on some shorts or something else. Tell me why you think it is appropriate with the material and with everything that it's safe and it's okay to wear swimwear or something that is appropriate, or making the definition between what is swimwear and what is not swimwear when you're in water. Because I know your bathing suits are wonderfully embellished. I saw some of the pictures that had the Swarovski crystal on them, and so they're beautifully embellished. And so some girls don't want to get in the water with them on, but are your bathing suits water ready?
Yes, actually, we travel to South America to source out fabrics that are swim fabrics.
Gotcha.
So my garments are beautiful. They exude luxury. They exude timeless and classic styles. However, they are swim fabrics.
Gotcha.
And so they are meant to be in the water. Mm-hmm. They can stand the water. I've had meetings where people will say, "Oh my goodness, I'm not going to wear this. I'm going to wear this out for the evening." Right. And so it's wonderful to hear people's interpretations of it.
Right.
Because when I developed the collection, I simply thought of a woman that was laying poolside, but then decided to go upstairs and quickly change and go to dinner. And so my whole vision is from poolside to dinner.
Gotcha.
And being able to create things that are beautiful, because you know this, Lisa, from when you're enjoying yourself, say for instance you're in South Beach, and you're just enjoying yourself, and you just so happen to go to the beach, and then by the time you have one or two and having a good time, you're laughing, you're giggling, you pretty much will probably just go upstairs and touch up your lips or have your lips
right.
touch those up, maybe put a little lotion on your legs, and you want to keep going.
Right.
When you're enjoying the beach and the environment and the ocean air, you don't really change.
Right.
You know, I know that a lot of people tend to think, I'm going to carry all this stuff.
Right.
But if you have the if you have that great fitting bathing suit, you don't change. You probably will top it with a caftan or cover up and keep going.
Right, right. That is so
true. The whole day. So
because I think that as African Americans, and I just want to insert this real quick, that we put too much emphasis on those unnecessary details. when it comes to I'm gonna go take a shower and go back out. Honey, please, I'm going to throw on change my shoes or do something, and I'm back out.
Right.
Because sometimes you either get it or you gone. We either and that's how we shake and move in our world. That from the way that we hang out, and you're absolutely right. And having a collection or something that you can do that with, I think, is invaluable. I think it's invaluable.
And it's really about. It's interesting that you said that from an African American perspective. I am African American, and I truly created a collection for the world, not just for one demographic.
Right.
But the idea of creating something where people can enjoy themselves and feel comfortable, and then quickly transition.
Right.
Because that's what true luxury is about. It's about keeping going, enjoying the moment, enjoying being around friends. And you mentioned a comment about how swimwear is transitioning into daytime and how people are wearing things during the day. I think that's a trend, if you will, because a lot of designers are creating garments that have more support and they don't look as flimsy.
Right.
So it then tends to look like ready to wear.
Right, exactly.
So with that in mind, I mean, that's one of the reasons why I really wanted to create strong, durable garments that fit. So, it's a slim line between a corset and a bustier to a bra top.
Right.
A corset just has more embellishment, more support. And so then it turns into Lady Marmalade. You know what I'm saying? So it's a very fine line. It's a very fine line. But I think if you have style mixed with the right garment, you can practically pull off anything.
Right. I agree with that. And I think that the styles, and let me ask you this. What is your take on, and I'm big on accessories. If I leave out the house without some accessories on, I feel like I missed my panties, that I didn't have on panties. But accessories, I think, are such a pinnacle part of it. But oftentimes you find people that over accessorize when it comes to that. And so now I know I saw a few pieces in your collection that definitely give the direction of well-fitted accessories for your swimwear.
What we decided to do with the collection, I didn't want to embellish so heavily that if you put it in the washing machine that it would tear apart.
Right.
You have some of those caftans or things where they're just completely embellished.
Right.
And I really wanted, when you're active and you're in the pool, chlorine and things like that tend to damage garments.
Gotcha.
So I didn't really want to overly embellish. That's why I really went with simple, elegant pieces like the Swarovski crystals to accent the garment.
Gotcha.
So therefore, if you don't want to wear jewelry, you already have some form of jewelry and accessory on the garment.
Right.
And it's very simple. But yes, it's eye-catching at the same time.
Right. And I noticed, and I'm sure that you will probably at some point partner with a beachwear company or someone, if not doing it yourself, for a shoe for the swimwear. Because I always find myself in a situation where I don't have the right foot coverage for my, that matches the high quality of a bathing suit that I may choose, and making the decision to invest in a high quality bathing suit, I think, is invaluable, or a couple of them for that matter, because if you spend time on a yacht or on the beach or at the lake, at a private resort or whatever, it's necessary for you to have quite a few pieces, to be able to do this. And I think to make that investment is invaluable. And so I know that that your collection is designed for a high-end market, which I think is good. And that one on the left, I love. And so you do have a series of not only bathing suits, but you also, in the resort collection, you have cover-ups as well, correct?
Correct, yes. And we are starting small because I really wanted to perfect the fit. I really wanted to make sure that I had durable fabrics. So this has been a labor of love because we've traveled the world to source fabric and to make sure that we have the right Italian finishing for the garment. So we put together a really solid product, our goals for the future are, of course, to expand, to be able to offer accessories.
Okay.
Soon, we will have ceramic bangles.
Okay. I like it.
In the Patrick T. Cooper logo.
I love
and
it.
what you can't really see, Lisa, unless women go out and buy. So the website is up for ladies to buy.
Okay.
But what they really don't
again.
see, you'll know you have an original when you have the Patrick T. Cooper signature lining inside of the bathing suit.
Gotcha.
So we just don't have simple linings. Our linings are finished. And it definitely is that pop of color. It truly is going by my mantra of living in color.
Gotcha. Now give us the website again, Patrick Cooper, where they can find this collection and access it.
It's www.patricktcooper.com.
Okay.
And the Twitter for the collection is at PTC Live in Color.
Okay.
And then on everything else, you can just find me, Patrick T. Cooper. It's an open book on Facebook and everything. But, ladies, I definitely want to hear you. I want to hear from you. I want you to talk with me and tell me what you think and what you want to see. Because these are all I'm creating this collection to empower women and to make women feel beautiful.
Absolutely, absolutely. And so the ladies that are making the investment in their beach bodies and their swimwear and are deciding for this season on their collection of bathing suits, make sure that you please consider Patrick Cooper the Resort Collection. It's incredible. The cover-ups, the pieces, they all are beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And I want to thank you, Patrick Cooper, for being on with me today. Trade Secrets with Lisa Pope. You know we doing big things. When I eat, my friends eat, so everybody gonna eat.
Lisa Pope, keep me a spoon near my mouth, a spoon and a fork. And make sure you put that T in the middle. Patrick T. Cooper.
Patrick T. Cooper. I got you. And so shout out to my boy Patrick Cooper, who has this phenomenal. Go to patricktcooper.com and check out the collection. It's incredible. Any thoughts or any questions that you have, you can look. You can find me on my Facebook page, which is Oops Lisa Pope LLC is my Facebook page. We're in the chat room right now. If you want to call in, you have any questions or comments about this, give me a call and let me know. And I want to thank you again, Patrick, for being on with me today. And we look forward to the follow-up with this collection. And when is your next event? When is the next event that your stuff will be featured?
I'm going to let you call me and put me in the mix, Lisa.
Okay. Well,
you know what? I want Lisa Pope to host the trunk show for me.
Hey, baby, you ain't said nothing but a word. FM Digital Live been waiting to get down with the Get Down, baby. I got so many sponsors and people ready to bring and some liquor sponsors and everything else on it that want to do some work. And, you know, I don't know if you heard at the beginning of the show, I am actually going to be hosting and helping to host this event in Punta Cana for Memorial Day. So all my fly girls, if they ain't on it, doggone it, before they come down
that sounds like a plan for me and my business partner. We will let's talk offline about that.
Absolutely.
And tell everybody that's listening to make sure they come meet us in Punta Cana.
Yes, thank you so much, honey, because I'm gonna be beach ready, baby. You know, I'm about to do my 18 sit-ups, honey. I'm gonna be good to go.
Right. So there you go. There, the collection will continue to live on.
Yes,
ladies
it will.
and gentlemen, Lisa Pope and Patrick T. Cooper.
Yes, that's it. So a shout out to all of my people that are watching. I have some fans and some people that are watching from South Africa. Some connections that my daughter made while she was over in South Africa that have been incredible, and we've grown into a big happy family, my South African crew, and also some friends from Germany that are online as well. And also I have a cousin that is in the Ukraine that's watching the show. So we international, baby, so we making it happen. So Patrick T. Cooper, thank you so much, darling. I love you so much, and I will talk to you soon.
Okay, take care.
All right, sweetie, bye-bye. So that's one of the things, and Patrick talked very briefly about some of the rules, and I appreciate so much someone saying and being willing to say that they made the investment to put underwiring, to put lining, fully lined bathing suits, because oftentimes you'll see girls and you can see nipples and everything everywhere. Those are things that are not appropriate for you. You know, they are appropriate. No, they're not appropriate.
Okay, I'm going to his little website. I ain't seen nothing bigger than the 16. Whatever, Patrick T. Patrick
T. Cooper. He probably don't have a model for those size 22s.
It don't matter.
Because women when they get over a certain size,
he got it.
but when women get over a certain size, they don't want to be seen.
But you couldn't order it. I mean, I looked at where you order it.
Oh
like,
yeah, well then they may be
there
he may special make them.
But I wouldn't wear those. Like with my back out like that.
Why?
Cause too much going on
Janelle!
in the back.
Oh my God! See, that's
It's
why
too much going
there
on
are
in the
inhibitions that you have placed on yourself about certain things.
Going on in the back.
Yes.
Hey,
No, I'm telling you, you know good and well. I would not recommend. I would not suggest anything to you that I know would be inappropriate for you or for your body type. But
I would set you up. She's not gonna set you up.
I would never set you
I'm not
up.
listening to her.
I would never set you up. I'm a honey. I'm gonna keep it real. If real ain't real, baby, I'm gonna keep it real. But there's some things, and the fact that I appreciate what the investment and the attention that he's paid to details in this collection.
It's a hot collection.
Yeah.
But just what I saw online, personally, I probably would not.
And the line is still building, so there's some things that you probably didn't see online that they have available. I'll send
Right.
you this press release that I have that was sent to me today. I'll email it to you. It has some things on it that are actually pieces that are not finished pieces, that are actually looks that are in the making. Or these are things that are process that you can order. And so it's very important, women, that that if it came down to even the women that are not comfortable wearing two-piece bathing suits or a two-piece that's not necessarily a bikini. They have different things now that actually are two pieces, but that are actually the high waist short that's in the middle, or the bikini bottom that's in the middle is so hot to me, and it's something that's appropriate for certain body types. But they also have pieces that have that are actually two pieces that are in different sizes, because oftentimes women with different body shapes, and someone that may be an apple shape, you may be a completely different size on the top than you are on the bottom. You may be a size 22 on the top and a 14 on the bottom, and so it makes it a challenge to find a piece that works. And so there are pieces that are made and that are designed that you can buy that are separates. But that actually still link together, and they cover each other, and it'll make it appear to be a one piece. But so look for those things when you're shopping for swimwear, for those what you laughing at?
In the chat room, just me said be looking like Big Mama when she
was running on the beach with them braids.
Exactly, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
that was funny. Big Mama was hilarious, just me. On that show, and I just saw it like a couple days ago. They had Big Mama's house.
No, she had no underwire.
No, girl, but that was deliberate.
Yeah, I know.
with those bodies. But knowing that you need underwiring, knowing that you need and my sisters who wear Body Magic and those things, they have bathing suits, and I think Patrick was alluding to the fact that in his line there are things that have that same type of coverage and that same type of hold on them that you can wear that, and I don't think it's inappropriate for you to wear as long as your lines are smooth. And the same rules apply to us when we were talking about wearing clothes that were appropriate for your body type. If it's too tight, it is too tight, like it's inappropriate and it's wrong. I don't care how you look at it, whether that's the cover up or whether that's actually your bathing suit or actually when it comes to you buying clothes. Things that are too clingy and that you can see lines, horizontal lines in your clothes when you're wearing them, it's too tight. And so knowing your body type and knowing this, and so I'm gonna share just a little bit of a few of the notes that I have for today's show that actually set a few rules so if you have an apple-shaped body, and so that apple-shaped body is a fuller top and a middle, you should look for swimsuits that give you the illusion of a flatter tummy. And so there are some that have
the tummy flattener.
Right, tummy flatteners inside of them that are made in a way that are and so look for a one-piece bathing suit that supports your chest, which means you got that underwiring that has that tension across the breast to make sure that it supports you, because you don't want to go under and lose your suit, because we don't want to see that, okay? That supports the chest and separates it from your stomach. So oftentimes, apple-shaped body, someone that's a little fuller on the top, that's one thing that you have. You don't get that separation of your boob and your belly. And so you want to get a bathing suit that actually does give, lift you up and separates your stomach from your breast. And so ruching is good for apple-shaped body types, and some suits even offer, as we said before, tummy control. And so look for tummy control suits. Look for those, and they do have those that are like I said, are separates that actually will overlap, and they actually look like a two-piece. A one-piece when it's on, but it's actually two pieces. So if you are having issues, because oftentimes women that are apple-shaped are different size, so you might be a 12 on the top and a 8 on the bottom, because of the shape and your body shape. So just make sure you're conscious of it. Make sure, as we said before, that you know your body type and you own it. And we gave those directions, I think, on the previous show of how you can measure. So we're going to measure across our bust, across our waist, and then across the hip. And then with those measurements, you're going to actually look at those measurements and determine how your body is proportioned based on that information. And so go back to the previous show. I can't remember what date it is, but one of the previous shows where we talked about body image and body types, and get the information from there that will help you do a comprehensive body type.
Now, when you talk underwiring, is it the underwiring like what's in a bra?
Yes.
Because I have yet to find a bathing suit.
I see them all the time.
That's for me.
For you. No, I'm not saying for me. I'm saying I see them for heavy women because you're not shop for.
I have yet to see a bathing suit that has, like, I usually, to be honest, I usually
have you not seen one with the cup forms either?
Yeah, but it's not enough support. I actually end up putting a
bra on under.
Yeah, a strapless bra. I have a strapless bra that I will wear.
And let me suggest to you this: that if you don't find one that fits and gives you the support in the size, you may need to go down a size. If you're looking for that level of support and you need it tight across that, that part of your body, you may need to go down a size.
Well, the top say I can go down a size, but the bottom say I can't.
Right, that's what I'm saying, which is meaning that you may have to get those separates, which is a piece that's a different size on the top.
That you saw was a separate. It was top with the bottom, but still the top, because it tied behind my neck.
Yeah, it's a halter.
It's a halter,
and you may need and the one thing too about wearing halters, lady, the one thing about a halter top is not designed to give you lift and to get to balance weight. If you need balanced weight, you need to have two straps. You need to have the straps that go over your shoulders because it gives you that directional and the balance of the weightlifting. In the middle is just kind of pulling you up and in, so it's not really going to give you that level of support.
Well, this one, it had the cups on the inside, and it still didn't have...
The cups probably gave you a level of support,
but not enough.
But the straps, I'm saying that the strap, with the halter strap, is not going to give you that level of support.
And it killed my neck, so I was like, let me put a bra on.
And she said it killed her neck. So
yeah, because... put a bra on.
No, because it does, because now it's putting that tension on it.
Put the tension on my neck, which never
being on the shoulder.
Right, so I never wear any tension around my neck.
Gotcha.
But I just put on, most of the time I just wear
a one piece, just a basic...
Well, no, I still wear a bra under a strapless bra. I have a swimming.
You need to check out the Patrick Cooper. We got one for you. We're gonna see if we can work out this problem. She's saying that she has to wear a strapless bra under her bathing suit. I've never heard that before because I don't have no bra problems.
I have one. Yeah, so you don't have no issues. I have one that I use just for my bathing suit.
I have my pads I put in, some booster pads that I be putting in my bathing suit, but that's about the size of it.
I have a bra just for swimsuit. Really? That's all I wear it for is under my swimsuit.
It's under your bathing suits.
Black and strapless.
Okay. So that's an interesting thing. So yeah, so thinking about that, halter tops are not really that great for you if you're trying to get control and lift. It actually narrows your shoulder, gives you that illusion and that look of a smaller top, but you don't necessarily need to make your top half look smaller. Okay, so we're going to go on and talk about the pear-shaped. So pear-shaped bodies are larger at the bottom half than on the top, and so that would kind of contribute to your body type, that you're wider or wider on the bottom than it is on the top. And so finding a suit that fits both halves can sometimes be problematic, and that's what we talked about. Bikinis are not often sold as separates, but there are some now, and I can attest to that. And you could go online and just check for separates that in bathing suits that you can purchase different size for your top and for your bottom. Look for a brand that allows you to do this and stay away from string bikini bottoms, opting rather for a fold over top or a thick waistband to avoid unsightly bulges. And so that's a great bikini. Not a string, because the string gonna get lost if you got some rolls somewhere. You're gonna look like you
have nothing on.
Nothing on, exactly.
You know, walk across the beach with nothing on.
Exactly. And so that fold over top actually does create a very nice band, and it gives you it rounds out that waistline. And so finding something with a thicker waistband is great for that pear-shaped body type, or that folds over the top at the top of the bikini bottom. So look for companies and brands that provide assist somebody with a little itsy bitsy waist on, even though she is pear-shaped because she's smaller at the top than she is.
I need
at
to
the
show
bottom.
some real pear-shaped her. Just show me little skinny bra.
She like, look.
Huh?
What's a real?
I'm pear-shaped.
A real pear that's not like a perfect curve.
The
like
she
almost
over
like
at the farmer's market.
And you know who else has a pear-shaped body? Kim Kardashian. That's her body type.
Yeah,
She's
she
actually
does.
a little
You're right.
lot smaller at the top than she is at the bottom. Even though
Well, it's not a fake going on.
It's not a what?
Right.
He says a lot of fake stuff going on there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because she done embellished her.
Because she embellished her butt, which gave her.
And one of the
fake
things
boobs
too.
is like, you know.
You can't really tell.
Yeah.
Like you can't. It's hard to gauge it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it is a pear shape because she's the
she-
width of
she
her
created her own
shoulders.
pear shape.
She
But the
created
width of her
own.
shoulders also are a little narrower than her hip. If her hip was
She
was
created
placing.
her own pear shape.
And sometimes, and she was successful at balancing her body with this look. I mean, it looks balanced to the eye. So when you see it, that's probably why Herb was naturally attracted to these images when you see them, because they are symmetrical. And so that is, men are attracted to symmetry. Women are attracted to symmetry as well. We're more comfortable when we see that, but men are especially attracted to symmetry. They are right with, looking at that, and that's what they see. And so that's, one of the rules.
There's a variable in there.
It's a variable, but for the most part, the easiest thing on the eye is something that's symmetric.
I would agree.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so now you don't mind looking at a big old gigantic booty, you know what I'm saying? But your eye's not going to look at her total look. It's just going to look specifically at that. My sister in this chat room said, Shape FX by Spiegel is a good website for two pieces for women with more curves. So,
Thank you,
ladies. Thank you to Tiffany Pope, who gave us the suggestion that Shape FX by Spiegel was a good website. So for those separates, huh?
I remember the Spiegel catalog back in the day.
Spiegel ain't left nowhere, honey. Spiegel is still doing
actually,
their thing.
Spiegel's pretty affordable.
And but Spiegel has always been on point, and their quality has always remained the same. They've always maintained a very high quality. So shout out to Spiegel and Shape FX by Spiegel. Ladies, if you are more of a curvy, and I wonder if they have, Tiffany, do they have separates that they sell for with the Shape FX line? Let me know. And then also we have the straight or boyish shape, which would be that rectangular shape that you see on the screen now on the right hand side. That rectangular shape is a straight boyish shape to the right, all the way to the right. That's about me. Not too many curves, and I thought Cameron Diaz was a perfect example of this body type. That she's pretty much straight, but she's a very girly. She's still girly girl, and she dresses for her body, which makes her always look appropriate because she can balance her body, even though she has a rectangular shaped body. And so for rectangular boyish shaped bodies, boy shapes should look for swimwear that creates the illusion of more curves. Pump up the volume in your petite body with pads and ruffles. So I like pads and ruffles. I always wear pads. Ruffles on the bottom always make me look like I got a little tushy tush, and so those are some tricks of the trade for that rectangular shaped body. And so, so she said that Shape FX are all separates that you can mix and match. And so you can mix and match colors. And ladies, if you are top heavy and, your bottom is small, make sure that you wear the darker color. We talked about this when we were talking about body appropriate attire, that you wear something that's a darker color on the larger part of your body. Not on the bottom. You can wear hot pink on the top.
I can't do hot pink
and
shorts.
a darker color on the bottom.
Shorts.
If you want everybody to see and that be your focal point, yes. But if you're trying to draw attention away, the darker colors, give you that little bit of relief that you need.
No
so
fun. I can't wear no hot pink.
You can wear hot pink, but you can wear hot pink top. Look, Herb over here. Herb is your enemy. Herb is not your friend.
And Herb gonna put me out there.
Herb is the devil. Is the devil, the devil.
Put you on Front Street.
I am so excited about summer. I love summer. It's my favorite time of year. And so we're going to do the very last one, of course, is hourglass shape. And hourglass shape, as you know, is the optimal body to dress. And so hourglass shapes are considered curvy with a small waist. So the top half and the bottom half relatively proportioned in an hourglass figure. So the top and the bottom are usually about the same. And so this is a Scarlett Johansson is this model, and she has her top and her bottom are even, and she has a little small waist, which is an appropriate and a very desirable body shape. I mean, all of us want that, but as Patrick Cooper said, the only perfect bodies are the ones that's waking up breathing. So if you're looking
can your body type change?
And I have seen body types change. I've seen Jennifer Hudson, honey, change. Like that ain't the same body type from Dreamgirls that she got now. But I don't know if she had some work done to make that contribution.
What's the girl doing now? What's the girl?
That little waist thing.
What's the girl from The View who had the surgery? Star Jones. She got the whole Star Jones thing going for me. I can't do it.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Well, I mean, I'm thinking like I have the waistline, which if I lost
right, but
weight,
if you lost weight, then your body would like you would lose the things that are adding to the shape of your body. So yeah, when you lose weight, your body will still, your bone structure ain't gonna change.
Right, but
your bone structure is basically what creates your body type. And see, and I often wonder if that hourglass was behind that her weight. I don't know. I don't think so, but I'm not convinced that she
if you
looked like she had an hourglass.
Her that she like, but for me, you could tell that I kind of have a semi
absolutely.
silhouette.
You can see that. You can see that. No, you can see. You can see definitely see your body type.
It ain't the Coca-Cola 16, but it's the 2 liter. But she didn't know. She didn't.
No, I didn't see that in her American Idol or in Dreamgirls. She didn't have this shape. So I don't know if she had some work done to kind of
Kim Kardashian on us.
Right, probably, honey. But for those body types, that hourglass figure, the small waist is the signature. Your small waist is signature to this look. Look for a higher cut bottoms that will lengthen your leg and make sure that your top is enough to support and show off your tiny waist. And so we know that those bodies are, Star Jones. She wanted to be somebody else, honey, because she don't even look like us. So I don't even know who that is. That's crazy to me.
But her face doesn't even look.
It doesn't. I mean, I guess with the fat off of her face.
But her body types are the same. If you look at her body types,
now the chin I think is the same, but I think it's just the fat, the excess fat that was around her jawline. You lost the jawline.
Right, but
I can see her face.
But when you look at her body, it looks the same. She's still breast heavy. I mean, I'm not seeing her body
that
type
middle
change.
does not look like that middle on the right. Like that middle don't look like it's nowhere near. Like that's a lot of work in the middle.
You think she had a lot of work done?
In the middle?
Hell yeah.
But when you
girl,
do that,
stop.
Well, no, I know somebody who had one of the surgeries, and she was a young girl who had it, and she got married, and doctor told her she couldn't have babies unless she had the surgery, and when she dropped the weight, like she's all skin under her clothes, like she probably needed to have the skin surgery now, but you drop it that quick.
I understand, but
that her whole
stomach, and I don't know, like behind her fat accumulation, she may have had an hourglass. I don't know, honey. But I don't think she had ever seen it. If it was, she ain't never seen that hourglass. Because I think as a little kid, she would say how her father always said that she was so beautiful, fat.
Oh.
And no, it was that Monique that said that. Her dad always said how beautiful she was. Now see right here, look at that. She had some work done on that waist. Because right there, look at that waist right there. That ain't the same waist. That's the same skinny, but that ain't the same waist. Look at the waist on the right.
Yeah, I see it.
That's not the same waist.
But it's not defined
in the other
either,
picture.
I don't think.
No, neither is her waistline.
Right, so, I don't know.
So I'm saying, like...
She had something, because she lost it so quick, and people who usually have that surgery and loses
the
that
skin,
quick,
you mean?
they have to have the skin removed.
Okay, so you saying all that in the middle right there is skin.
Maybe she had it tucked.
She had a tummy... If she went and had skin removed, she had a tummy tuck at the same time.
Yeah. Just Me got jokes.
I know.
That hourglass was a jug.
Hey, she's working with a 2 liter.
That's Hollywood. Yeah, Hollywood will send you on that. Baby, please. She looked like a stranger to herself. I mean, I'm glad that she lost the weight and she actually looks good. I think that her and Jennifer Hudson, I think, need a little more weight on them.
I think Jennifer Hudson needs a little bit more weight.
I just don't think skinny is for everybody. Like, skinny ain't for everybody. And so, that... Yeah, she had some work done to get that. Yeah, she had some work done.
They say for my height, when I go to the gym, I should be like 167.
167 pounds, you would be skinnier than me at 167. I'm 139 pounds, even though I may not look like I'm 139.
Because I'm 6'1",
you would be skinny as a stick.
I'll be looking at them like, oh, okay.
Yeah, pork chop, please. Whoever said that is crazy.
Oh, okay. And I don't eat pork chop, but go give me a pork chop. And I don't eat pork chop.
Give me some ham sandwiches, honey. Ain't nobody got time for that. Mm-mm. Yeah, that's it. So, y'all, I hope this was an enlightening show. Somebody said 167, they lying. Just me. So today has been a very empowering show, and I hope that you have learned a lot from today's show, Trade Secrets with Lisa Pope. And we're here every Monday at 3 o'clock, Trade Secrets with Lisa Pope. I've enjoyed it today. Thank you to my special call-in guest, Patrick T. Cooper of Patrick T. Cooper Resort Collection. And so check him out, please, at www.patricktcooper.com is his website. Check it out. Tell me what you think about it. Give me some feedback on my Facebook page, which is Oops Lisa Pope LLC. Oops Lisa Pope LLC is my Facebook page. We're looking to hear any follow-up that you have, any questions or any comments that you have about today's show. We look forward to hearing them and getting back with you. And so if you're going to be watching this show at a later time, feel free to follow us on fmdigitallive.com is the web page. You can go and you can check this show out after the show. And then also follow me on Twitter, which is Lisa Pope, one word. Lisa Pope, one word is my Twitter. And that is also my Instagram. I post some exciting little pictures and some things. That's some fine dudes I'll be checking out, honey. Y'all will follow me on my Instagram. My Instagram be straight flexing, baby. So y'all follow me on Instagram.
Catch the show on YouTube also.
And also on YouTube, you can check the show out on YouTube. And so we'll be there. And I look forward to seeing you on next Monday at 3 o'clock here at fmdigitallive.com. This is Trade Secrets with Lisa Pope. I'll see you next Monday. Y'all have a great one.